Some 2 years ago, the European Union passed a resolution calling for the labeling of Israeli products made in Judea and Samaria and the Golan Heights. To date, that resolution has been implemented by one country in Europe. It has been implemented by France. It is an anti-Semitic resolution. Anti-Semitic, why? And we must use that word very guardedly. Anti-Semitic because there are 200 territorial disputes in the world, and the EU and France have chosen to single out one dispute, a dispute between Israel and the Palestinians. Even France has territorial disputes that are not resolved. No one's labeling French products, and France is not labeling products made by residents of Turkish Cyprus or residents of Chinese-dominated Tibet. Only the residents of one conflicted area, Judea and Samaria, and only one party in that dispute, the Jewish party. And beside all that, the French have chosen to label Jewish products from the Golan Heights. The Golan Heights in which there is not a single Palestinian living, and there is no longer any Syrian state with which we could trade territory for peace. So the labeling of Jewish products by France from the Golan Heights is completely gratuitous and prejudicial, and yes, anti-Semitic. And when you are choosing out and singling out Jewish goods for labeling, you are recalling a darker period in French history during the Nazi occupation, during the collaborationist government of Vichy, which labeled Jewish products and ultimately deported Jews to their death in the concentration camps. France should be disgraced and should be ashamed of itself for enacting such a prejudicial and anti-Semitic policy. And from here in Jerusalem, we call on France to remember its history, to remember justice, and to distance itself as soon as possible from this bigoted EU resolution.